Hey guys, Joe here, and I'm here with Alex. Say hello.
Hi.
Um, Alex is my tech friend. He does YouTube. Click right there for his channel. He just started up his channel actually, and he's really good. Um, and he knows his stuff, right? Is that what you paid me to say? Did I say that right?
Yeah, I paid about $2 billion, which is about what Lenovo paid for Motorola.
Right. Okay. Yes, Lenovo bought Motorola. We'll cover that in another video. This video is about resolution and pixel density. It's one of my explain series, and I'm glad I get to do it as a collab. Alex, how long have we been trying to do a collab? How long have we been planning on trying to get one?
Since November.
Yeah, November. We
Yeah, it's been that long, and it felt like we were just like planning it yesterday. It's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. I actually planned out the video in November of 2013 because we were going to do it then, and we were hoping to get a bunch of them out for you guys, but we weren't able to. And today is February 1st for us, but for you guys it's February 2nd because I'll be uploading it Sunday. Anyway, so resolution and pixel density. Um, what is resolution? It's just the pixel measurement of a screen for laptops, televisions, iPhones, or any smartphone, tablets, for anything that has a digital screen on it, a digital display. Resolution is measured in pixels, like I said, and it has an across measurement and a height measurement, uh, and it always will. I don't know. Um, I will not be editing this video, so my mess ups will be present. Alex, go.
All right, and so what is pixel density, you ask? Pixel density is the measurement of pixels in like 1 inch of a screen. So, for example, like on the Nexus 5, you have a 1920 by 1080p resolution on a 5-inch display, which means for each line going across on the screen, it is 1,920 pixels going down, and for each line going down is 1,080. And depending on your screen size, like on the Nexus 5, that gives you a pixel density of about 445 pixels per inch, and that's an extremely sharp display. And on my little phone right here, I have a 320 by 480 on a 3.5-inch screen, which gives me a pixel density of 165 pixels per inch. It's not much at all. You can easily see pixels on this.
Yeah, pixel density varies. You can have the same resolution, but the size of the display also matters. So if you
It does
have,
because I have a 320 by 480 display on, for example, like the Samsung Galaxy on that wristwatch. I could have that on there, and it would have an extremely high pixel density because it would be more pixels cramped in a smaller space versus spread out like on the phone screen.
right, if the resolution of his smartphone there were on a laptop screen, for example, the laptop would be horrible. Nobody would want to use it because it would just look really, really bad, and it would be bad, even though it's the exact same resolution. Um, the iPod Touch, fourth generation, I do have, obviously, because you've seen it before. Um, it has. Alex, do you know the resolution of that?
The iPod Touch,
The iPod Touch 4?
I would imagine it also has a Retina display on it because I've seen a couple. Wait, it doesn't?
No, not this one anyway.
Oh, well, I've seen a couple iPod Touch fourth gens that actually have a really nice looking display on it. Like I can get it this close to my face and I can't see a pixel.
I mean, maybe it does, but I don't think it does. I've never noticed, like, because my iPhone looks better than this does,
Exactly.
and my iPhone is 2 years newer. Speaking of my iPhone, I do have an iPhone 5, as you guys have seen. I should make myself in focus. You guys have seen it. I've showed you several times before. I've done reviews on it. Click right there. Yeah, there. Click the phone. It's taking my review on it. My iPhone 5 has a screen resolution. It's the Retina display. It's 1136 by 640 pixels, which is 326 ppi, pixels per inch. So it's actually a lower pixel density than the Nexus 5. In fact, a lot of smartphones have higher pixel density than Retina display. Everybody talks about Retina display like it's some really high resolution, and if something has Retina display, people freak out, but it's really a low pixel density.
Well, you know, and here, I don't mean to interrupt you, Joe, but going off of what you said there, for example, I guess you could say the lowest high-end smartphone made by Motorola, the Moto G, it actually has a 4.5-inch screen, but a pixel density of 329 ppi, which is 3 more pixels per inch.
Right, and lots of people are going to notice those 3 pixels. It's going to be such a big deal. People are going to freak out and think that this is horrible, right?
I mean, I've seen a fair share of I've seen a fair share of Retina displays, and they actually don't look all that bad. I
Oh,
mean,
right. I'm not saying, sorry to interrupt you, but I'm not saying Retina display is bad. I'm just saying in perspective to Nexus 5 and the Galaxy Note 3 and all these other high-end smartphones now, Retina display is lower than those are. So it's the kind of the worst of the best. So it's kind of, it is in the high pixel density range,
mhm,
but I'm saying it's the low end of the high pixel density.
yeah. And and I don't know if you've seen an HTC One screen, but those screens, it'll absolutely blow you away in pixel density and clarity.
Yeah, phones like HTC and Samsung and the Google phone now has a higher pixel density than Retina does, and it's only going to get higher. Lots of phones have 1080p displays. It
Mhm.
basically the same resolution as your 55-inch television screen is on a 5-inch phone. This is 4-inch, but I'm saying a 5-inch. So they're really cramming those pixels into these phones, and Retina display, in perspective to everything else, quality is going down. It is a high-end display, though. I very rarely see pixels. I'm really have to try and get really close in order to see pixels, and even then I barely do. But that's because I'm looking for them. I do not see it in regular day use. So, Alex, tell us, why does screen resolution matter? What can a higher resolution do for you? What are the benefits of it?
Well, it can give you a much crisper picture, and you can actually pin out you can point out more details in whatnot. Like, for example, on this little 320 by 480 screen, if you were to watch a YouTube video on it, you couldn't see as much as you could than, let's say, on my Acer desktop monitor. That's a 720p screen. But if you had, for example, like the Samsung Galaxy S4 with its OLED display, you could not, like, I don't know, you could just see like the nose hairs on like a football player's face or something. You could tell if he's shaved or not. It's insane.
Right, and resolution versus pixel density, of course, that rolls into screen size. Pixel density. Go ahead, Alex.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, if this was like a 2-inch screen but had the same resolution, I'm pretty sure it'd look pretty close to Joe's Retina display, but there'd be more pixels crammed in a smaller space.
Right, so the resolution, it does depend on pixel density, but it's not the only thing. The other thing is size. So if I had my laptop, if it was 1136 by 740, it would be low because it's a 15-inch display, and this is a 4-inch. So if it had the exact same resolution as my iPhone on a 15-inch display, 11 inches bigger, the pixel density would be way down. It would be, what would that be, Alex? Would that be like around 100?
Yeah, about 90. But like, here's the thing: like on a 1080p flat screen, let's say like a 47-inch, that would easily be a pixel density of about 20 pixels per inch. But in a normal sized living room, you're about what, 8 feet away from your TV when watching it.
8 to 20 really depends. A lot of people are around there.
Thing is like even if you're 8 feet away from a 1080p screen on, let's say, like a 47-inch, you cannot see a pixel whatsoever. Everything looks really sharp and vivid.
Right, and I'm going to pull up my screen resolution properties of my computer here. My computer is 1366 by 768, so it's a little bit higher than an iPhone 5, but um, it needs to be because it's a bigger screen. And
Exactly. And I'm gonna do the same thing you just did. I'm gonna pull up my resolution on my screen.
Alright, and while you do that, I will keep on going, just so it's not dead silence, and I'm going to just elaborate how important it is to have a higher resolution display. With a higher resolution display, you can have more things on it. It looks sharper, it's easier to read the text, it won't give you a headache necessarily reading so much. Because you don't have to, because the screen makes the text really, really crisp and sharp. Is that correct, Alex?
Yeah, correct. You know what? And I actually got my screen resolution. It is 1366 by 768.
That's exactly what mine is.
Yep, and it's on a 18-inch monitor.
Okay, see, now this is a situation where I have a 15-inch display. He has a 18-inch, right?
Yeah.
We have the exact same resolution, but he has a lower pixel density than I do because his screen is 3 inches bigger, but it still has the same amount of pixels.
Mhm.
Right. Well, I'm about ready to close the show here. Alex, do you have anything else you want to say?
Not really.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Uh, Here's your audience question. As always, I will always have one. Do you like this type of video? Do you like these collabs? Should we do another one? I know I like doing them. Alex, how do you feel about them?
I I like them.
I like them too. You sounded very hesitant there.
Yeah. I had to think, it's like,
Do I want to deal with this guy anymore? Do I want to video call him?
if you pay $8 an hour.
Yeah. All right. So, do you guys out there, leave a comment below. Do you like these collabs? Should we do another one? If so, when? What should it be about? Let me know with a comment below. I'm Joe Green.
And I'm Alex Kretzmer.
And I will see you next Sunday.